5 o'clock on this Thursday evening, July the 9th, 2020. Sign on for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, July 9th, 2020. It's 5 o'clock and the mountain temperature is 89 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening is Trump's fortune and children could be in jeopardy with Supreme Court decision. New York City paints Black Lives Matter mural outside Trump Tower in Manhattan. Michael Cohen's taken into custody for violating terms of his early release from prison. COVID-19 is public health officials' worst nightmare, Fauci says. And also he said that coronavirus hotspots should pause, reopen, and not shut down again, Fauci says. Extenders aids launch pro-Biden aid targeting Latino voters. CDC director says agency won't revise school reopening guidelines despite Trump pressure. Few Americans may get a second stimulus check. McKinley responds to Supreme Court ruling on Trump financial records. Supreme Court bills broad swath of Oklahoma's Native American land for purposes of the federal criminal law. Destructive Joe Biden calls deadly path in Minnesota. Lack of unity is a bigger threat than coronavirus, the WHO chief says in an emotional speech. Colin Powell suggests the media had a historical reaction to reports on Russia bounty intelligence. Seoul Mayor warns on found dead amid reports sexual harassment allegations. Defense Secretary Esper Incredible Change denies being briefed on bounty. Boutique hotel in Cambridge will open in September after COVID-19 delays. 2 rescue from scaffold dangling off Boston building. French minister clenches that Notre Dame should be restored faithfully. Walgreens layoff 4,000 workers after $1.7 billion on quarterly loss. Japan's defense minister warns of North Korea weapons advances. Presumption Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden the plan Thursday designed to revive the U.S. economy with a Buy American approach that casts the nod of working class voters. So let's stop now. Fell 6367.56 at 25,699.32. S&P 500 70.89 at 3152.05. And Nasdaq up 55.25 at 10,547.75. Scorching heat wave intensified across U.S. Southwest. Activists paint Black Lives Matter on the street outside Trump Tower. Supreme Court in Thursday railed out a large straw based in Oakland still considered a terrible reservation, meaning state prosecutors don't have authorities to pursue cases against American Indians there. An Army National Guard soldier becomes the first woman to join the Green Berets Thursday, according to the U.S. Army Special Operations Command. Aboard 40% more migrants were detained at the Mexico-U.S. border in June than the month before, but the number of it down significantly from the same time 2019, a government report released Thursday shows. A new system intended to monitor flu outbreaks performs well, but lacks data about the communities that are most vulnerable should winter also bring a second wave of COVID-19. President Trump expected to sign an executive order on what the White House is calling an Hispanic Prosperity Initiative Thursday. Job loss will remain enormous. Coronavirus and Napoleon flames are worse in history. All Starbucks stores will require customers to wear a face mask while inside. Seattle-based Airline Table files for bankruptcy closes 50 stores. Coming news-wise, this is decided by the Senate treat the reserves on Earth and space. A regime shift is happening in the Arctic Ocean, scientists said. NASA has Perseverance rover attached to an Atlas V rocket. Study results suggest pregnant women may be able to transmit coronavirus to their babies. Cases of broken heart syndrome have ticked upward since pandemic began, study finds. Missouri sleepaway camp closed up the 2 kids step kit. COVID-19. Peter told News Time 505. Topping off ceremony marks completion of steel work for New Edinburgh High School. The right foot shoes already begin some foot traffic at new random location as the store which specializes work shoes with just moved over from Mansfield. As the farmers started closing in, the coronavirus pandemic only opened in sporadically for holidays and the same weekends. The popular Easter Day to officially resume indoor and not on Monday. Taunton man toddler at the hospital after market crash at Let's Car at the top of the pickup. Parked in Devon in the summer as public swimming pools reopen. Man rescued after being trapped for 2 days in Quincy's courts. Quincy college officials find hope amid COVID pandemic. Hingham's newest Duncan pays tribute to history. And now, looking at sports at 5:06. Big Ten moving the conference only model for all sports this fall. Patriots Julian Edelman offers to take the challenge check to the Holocaust Museum for anti-Semitic posts. Kamar Usman shut down, claimed that he asked Jorge Masvidal for a Pro 2015 with nobody in. Players react to an NFL ban in Jersey after swaps every game to be a joke. Peter Chodu's time is 5:07. It's time now for Peter Children's where we can trend to check on the MBTA. So we're around the Bears. They're looking good. Taking a look at highways and byways in New England on this. Taking a look at today on the southbound side, a little bit slower on downtown on Main. A4 westbound also, whatever you can get, and Route 3 the southbound side, so between Great and Hingham. 24 southbound so 120 Cannon on the Brockton, 120 southbound side, also between Cannon on the Braintree split, and 95 at the northbound side, a little bit slower on downtown Providence. And Everett Turnpike on the northbound side, a little bit slower on Portsmouth Metro. 295 at the southbound side, a little bit slower on Freeport, Maine, and 87 on the northbound side, also Route 11 in Champlain, New York, and 91 southbound, also upstate Vermont. Peter Chol News time is 5:09. Take a look at the weather situation. The latest on Charleston Bay, 35.5 in the north, 74.9 in the west bank, the same winds, 45 miles an hour. Moving in the north at 7 miles an hour. And it's going to take a jog up northeast and it's going to make landfall around New York City around late Friday, early Saturday morning, and then up to western Massachusetts and up in the northeastern Canadian provinces in the Canadian Maritimes. Because the aircraft finds tropical storm has formed just off the coast of North Carolina, expect to bring heavy rainfall and gusty winds to the ports of the Mid-Atlantic coast and southern New England. A tropical warning would have been issued from Cape May, New Jersey, northward to Watch Hill, Rhode Island, including Long Island and Long Island Sound, and Tropical warning in effect from Cape May, New Jersey to Watch Hill, Rhode Island, including Long Island and Long Island Sound. And tropical warning means that tropical glaciers are expected somewhere within 136 hours of storm information specific area, including possible wind will watches and warnings. Please monitor products issued by a local National Weather Service forecast office at 5 p.m. The center of the tropical storm Faye was located in latitude 235.5, the north longitude 749 on the west. The Faye is moving toward the north near 7 miles an hour, north toward the northeast toward Washington at a faster forward speed as expected over the next couple of days over the forecast track. He said, Phase forecast move to the middle coast on Friday, and the movement blood over the northeast of the United States on Saturday. Date from a Air Force Reserve reconnaissance aircraft indicate that back to saying within near 45 mile an hour higher gusts and some sites rain in is forecast tonight and Friday. Weekly should begin after the center moves inland on Saturday. Charleston force winds extend out to 140 mile an hour, priming in the east and southeast of the center. Latest minimum central pressure reported by request aircraft with 1,500 millibars. A trend explaining to the key message perfect to be found in the tropical cyclone discussion of the AWIFB. Rainfall phase expected to reduce 3 to 5 inches rain along the tracking into a fair across the United States and southeast New York and southern New England, and the rain may result in flash flooding where the heaviest amounts occur. Tropical conditions are expected to reach the coast wind and warning area Friday, spreading northward about the warning area Friday night. Okay, let's take a look at. Okay, rain taking phase. We will get scattered downpours, localized 1 to 2 inches of rain, not widespread heaviest. It'll be eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. Isolated severe thunderstorm and no storm surge and coastal flooding and wind gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour for much of New England. All right, let's take a look at our forecast. We go like this. Tonight's going to be patchwork up to 2 a.m. Increase skies about 69 degrees, up about 5 miles an hour coming in the evening. For Friday, shower me after 3 p.m. Patchwork for 11 miles, mostly clouds have at 82 degrees. Calm wind, just between the southeast round. 5 miles in the afternoon, just to 6% new responsible for Chile and South inch possible for Friday night. Showers must be a thunderstorm, some storms produce heavy rainfall. Patchwork after 1 a.m. wise. Low around 70 degrees southeast, so about 9 miles an hour, just as 8%. New rain amounts between 3/4 1 inch possible for Saturday. Showers must be a thunderstorm for 5 p.m. Then a slight shift to showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rainfall. At 82 degrees, south at about 8 miles an hour. Just pictures. 8% Saturday night. Check the showers at thunderstorms before midnight. Then check the showers between midnight and 3 a.m. Then check the showers at thunderstorms after 3 a.m. Patchwork after 11 p.m. Mobile mostly clouds about 70 degrees, up at about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Just as 40% Saturday night. Check the showers before noon. Patchwork before 10 a.m. wise. Mostly south at 86 degrees, southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Just as 40% Sunday night. Patchwork after midnight. Otherwise, partly clouds about 60 degrees, southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Monday, check the showers after 2 p.m. Patchwork for 9 miles, mostly south at 85 degrees, common becoming southwest around 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon, just to 30%. Monday night, patchwork after 11 p.m. was mostly clouds about 68 degrees, light southwest wind. Today, check the showers, patchwork otherwise partly south sky at 82 degrees, and common given southwest wind. 5 miles in the afternoon, just to 30%. Tuesday night, patchwork otherwise partly clouds about 66 degrees, common. And for Wednesday, check the showers, patchwork west, mostly south at 86 to 67 degrees, northwest wind. 3 to 5 miles an hour, just to 30%. And for Thursday, patchwork wise, mostly south at 88 degrees. And right now, not minutes. 86 degrees in first guys. Let's give me for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, July 9th, 2020. Viewers will be up. Good evening, guys. To stay safe, be positive, be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. Have a good evening.